Hello! 52 weeks. We've actually hit a year of the Screen Age podcast, and I
Hey.
remain one of the hosts of this podcast, Connor.
And
Rod
I'm
is
Rodrigo.
currently frozen.
Yeah. Starting off hot on the first episode, where that's a little throwback to like the first 3 episodes.
The first 3? Oh,
Oh.
fuck no. The first 12.
They were bad. There was about
They were.
5 or 6 technical difficulties every time.
Some you didn't even know about.
Yeah. But hey, we made it 52 weeks. 52 episodes
Yeah.
later, here we are.
1 year.
1 year, still swinging.
It's still swinging to no one, but here we are. We got TikTok now, though. So that's
We do have
something.
TikTok
We got a few
now,
people on
yeah.
that.
We do. We posted our first video there on Friday, and we got like 8 followers, so that's not bad.
Woo! See?
Woo!
There we go.
I think like 6 of them are like one of those accounts that try to sell you those like fake Xbox codes. But woo!
Hey, bots make the world go around, apparently.
Bots
so
make the
here
world
we
go
are.
round.
At least we
That's
don't
it.
buy followers. Fuck! I got to clap in my finger.
Yeah, we don't buy followers. We're not like this. So we just
Yep.
speak to 1 or 2 people that listen, I hope.
Yes. Well, apparently we do, since we still get downloads every week.
We get consistently 2 downloads every week.
Yay!
So thanks to those that are those 2 downloads, I guess.
We have more than 2 friends, and we only get 2 downloads.
We have a
It's-
collective of about 10 friends, and none of them listen to us.
Is it? I can't remember what country it was in. It was some country within Africa, but it was like, oh, this political candidate breaks down to tears after
Oh, yeah.
getting only 4 votes. And with that, he's like, I have 9 members in my family who get 4 votes. That just reminded me of that.
Yeah. But we don't. Not even that. They can literally just go to Spotify, press download, and then undownload it, and then we get a download. But
Fine,
hey,
yeah. Not gonna call out people, but here we are now.
name them. Name and shame.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get going. Let's get
Yeah,
cracking.
we'll save the name shame for the weird reporters that keep putting up shitty stuff that we have to comb through every fucking week. 'Cause today was no example, was no exemption of that.
Exemption. Oh yeah. Yeah. Today was probably worse because there wasn't even that much to talk about anyway. So
In a few, so we'll
a few
we'll
things, yeah.
go into TV first, like last time.
yeah, okay. TV. What do you have?
Rod is imploding on my screen.
You're frozen 24/7 on mine.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I have. Well, okay. We have. Why is my fucking screen all of a sudden dark to shit? Oh fuck it! This is
I don't
great.
just leave it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
it.
We have Star Wars stuff finally. We can actually stop talking about Marvel for once because that's
Yeah.
all Disney have been pumping out recently. It's just been Marvel stuff that have been performing a little bit mediocre, which we'll also get to in movies actually, which is an interesting
Yeah, we'll get to that.
thing. But we finally get some Star Wars series that's just all of a sudden popping out of nowhere.
Yeah, so like last year when we got all these announcements, there was so much Star Wars shit that was like planned to come out and stuff, and then just after that it was just dead. Nothing happened.
We got the Bad Batch, and that was it.
Yeah, and Visions.
Oh yes, how could I forget? Visions is awesome.
Yeah, so we got those 2, but they were so sporadic and overshadowed by the quantity of Marvel shit that came out that like
I
we
know,
just
yeah.
kind of forgot Star Wars existed for a little bit.
Yeah.
But finally we're getting more stuff. I'm probably not disappointed though that we haven't gotten anything in a while, because I was kind of sick of Star Wars for a while.
In fairness, yes.
After the movies, I was kind of like, Yeah, I'm done for a little bit. I'll take my Mandalorian once every year and a half or whatever it is, and that'll be it. But now I'm kind of excited for all these up and coming stuff.
Oh, absolutely. I finally can't wait to actually see what crazy stories are coming out with. Because, okay, we got the Book of Boba. We got a bunch of things for the Book of Boba coming out. Well, not
Yeah,
coming out. We got the poster for it.
and the
I
trailer.
and a trailer. Yeah, that was the other thing. We got the trailer and the poster for Book of Boba. That's grand. But I can understand why people are going to be a bit hesitant about the Book of Boba because it's a reoccurring character. It's a character that a load of people know about. So people are going to be like, it's grand. We're not
Yeah.
too excited for it. Because like, no, the thing about the Mandalorian is a load of people are excited because it's a completely new character, new side of Star Wars they haven't seen.
Hmm.
Um, and Boba is a character that we all love, but didn't get to see a whole lot of. So I can understand people's hesitancy about this one. So, and even like, apparently he's not actually bounty hunting in it either. He's just ruling from Jabba's palace, which
Yeah.
is a lot of other things as well. It's like okay, it's interesting, but it's a bit unusual.
Yeah, I was kind of the same because I was like, this is just going to feel like the Mandalorian again.
Hmm.
That's what I originally thought, and then they're like, oh, he's not actually a bounty hunter anymore. But I still feel like it's gonna be like the Mandalorian anyway.
Yeah,
Eh,
so much so I think the Mandalorian
yeah,
will appear in it at some point. I'm sure he must.
I'm sure he will at some point. Um, I mean, it looks good. It looks fun. The trailer looks beautiful and all that. But
Hmm.
I'm not quite convinced on it yet. I will. I'm sure when I watch it, I'll fall in love with Boba Fett. But I don't know. I'm not convinced because it is just going. It feels like the Mandalorian again. You know.
Hmm. Same
Um.
armor, even
Yeah.
down to the armor.
Down to the armor and yeah. So I'm not sure because it depends what they're gonna do because like he's taken over Jabba. So like
Hmm.
what did Jabba do other than sit there and party like. So I don't know.
Hmm. But we are getting well. We got the title and some. I don't know if it was a release date of it or something. But we find out the title or the working title, as they call it, for Star Wars Acolyte, which is definitely a show that's going to pique my interest more than the Book of Boba.
Okay, I haven't heard about this. What's it
The
called?
Book of Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can fucking find the thing again. This site keeps resetting my laptop for some fucking reason. Um, Star Wars Acolyte. There it is. Um, is there's a lot of like speculation of what this could be, but we think it's going to be about like the Sith and stuff like that. Primarily looking at what's his name? Sidious and his like rise to power and stuff like that because there it is. Lucasfilm president blah 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 describes it's a mystery thriller that will explore the re-emergence of the dark side decades before Emperor Palpatine rose to power.
Okay,
So it's all about the
that could be
Sith.
interesting. Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah! The Acolyte is expected to take place during the waning days of the High Republic era. Now that's awesome.
Yeah, we've really not seen a lot of that before.
No, luckily we're probably going to get it at some point, the High Republic. But looking a show that just basically shows us the Sith and how they work, absolutely, give me that. I'm
Oh
way
yeah,
more interested in seeing how like that darker side of the Force works and stuff. Because like some of the most interesting plot lines and stories within the Star Wars universe is how the dark side like tempts and forces and manipulates the actual Force itself. Like even looking at Star Wars Visions, the duel is absolutely awesome,
yeah,
but more so because you see a Sith hunting other Siths. That's awesome.
yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah,
So
and like it is animated as well, which
is it animated?
I believe it is. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's an animated show.
Cool. I'm still okay with that because, again, They could play more animated. They can do a lot more, not limited by CGI and prices and shit like that with animation. Do so much more, and I'm much more happier having an animated show. I love when I get met with loud silence.
Can you hear me again?
I can hear you again, yeah.
Ah, delightful.
It's only when I'm back in Waterford.
Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't like us being this close to each other.
I don't think it likes my laptop. But anyway, um, I can't wait for that. That's what I'm looking forward to. Is just again a side of Star Wars that we don't really know of. And okay, you can say the Book of Boba is going to show us a side of Star Wars we don't know of. The whole inner workings of the bounty hunter ring and stuff like that. But even though we already have a basic idea of it, this is just going to be completely. They can do whatever the hell they want with this. So that's something I'm excited about.
Yeah, they can really go whatever they want on this, and it is going to be really exciting. And I'm pretty sure it's female led as well, so it's going to be finally something different rather than just male led show.
Yeah, the main character's name seems to be called Aura, which, I mean, it's a fitting name for when you think about it, the Force and such. It's just like a spiritual aura or energetic aura around everyone and everything.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is like going to be a while though. We're going to be waiting a while for this.
Don't remind me.
So it's only going to start filming in February of next year. So we won't be getting it till late 22 or early 2023.
Fuck.
Yes, this is a long way away.
Isn't it kind of weird? I don't know if I know it's production and whatever the fuck, but do you also kind of find it weird that Disney released 22 shows, revealed 22 shows to us at their thing, 11 being Marvel, 11 being Star Wars. And we've gotten two Star Wars things so far, but how many Marvel shit have we gotten?
Oh, we got WandaVision, we got the Winter Soldier, we got Loki, we're getting Hawkeye in a couple of weeks. Those are just the shows. The movies, we got Eternals, Shang-Chi, Black Widow.
Like,
we're getting Spider-Man at the end of the year. Yeah, that's comparison. You know, you can't compare. Like, it's just there, and I would almost argue that you have a better chance of being more successful with Star Wars at the moment than Marvel, because Marvel kind of ended with the whole Endgame thing, and you gotta like restart and like rebuild all these blocks again. But with Star Wars, you could literally do whatever the fuck you want, and you already had the in with the Mandalorian. It was like, look, everyone fucking loved this, so whatever you pump out, it's gonna be amazing. Like 2020 they announced like fucking the Obi-Wan show, what's her name, Ahsoka, and neither of them are even close to coming out. You know, like we are only getting the Boba Fett one like now, so like I don't know what's going on.
And that's my thing. Okay. I'll mention what you said there about how it's probably you're probably right where it's more successful to come out with Star Wars first, because Marvel had a massive ending, so I guess you if I was them, I would try to just take a break from it for a bit and then come back. That's what people wanted. People just didn't really were so saturated by Marvel, but then again they did kind of keep our interest peaked with WandaVision and I guess to an extent the Winter Soldier. And then Loki came out and it was good. Some people didn't like it, others did. So like, but everything I'm saying there is like people are like, yeah, it's pretty good. You're keeping them entertained. But with Star Wars, like you had the Bad Batch, and I constantly heard people talking about it. And then you had Visions, and I saw it everywhere.
Yeah.
But those are two shows when we've had so many of the other things. But the other thing I'm going to mention is why did they release or reveal? Look at all these shows. When we're not going to get them for fucking ever.
forever. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know why they did that, because it's all gonna come probably next year. But I say probably because I don't even know. But like
Hmm.
I can already tell you, like, all the Marvel stuff that's gonna come out, because they've already said it's
Yeah.
coming out and we got dates and everything. So why, like, it almost feels like they don't want to touch Star Wars, and they're just kind of like pushing it to the side and be like, we'll deal with it eventually, but we'll keep pumping money with Marvel at the moment.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to wring out Marvel as much as they can before they go, okay, we'll go to other money printing machine.
Yeah, because like all the Marvel stuff that came out before Shang-Chi and Eternals was just kind of like, look, you remember these guys from like the big movie we had last year?
Mm.
Like, look, we're still here. We still have some people. We didn't lose everyone. And then obviously Shang-Chi and Eternals are like original stories, new characters, whatever. But the other ones were like, look, we're still here, and it's like, okay, you said you were gonna move on, but you didn't. And then
Yeah.
with Star Wars, you were like, we're gonna move on, and you didn't, because you haven't given us anything.
They haven't even moved yet.
Yeah, like, we were like, okay, move on from Star Wars, like all this old, like bringing recurring characters back, move that away, or at least like stop with the, like, these stupid trilogies that are all the exact same. Just
Hmm.
give us something original, and they did. They gave us a load of titles that were going to be original, and we got really excited for, and just haven't even gotten anywhere close to getting any of them.
Hmm. I thought we were close to getting Rogue Squadron, that the movie. I can't remember the name of the director.
Nope.
I thought it was Kathleen Kennedy. I like they came out and was like, oh yeah, this show or this movie, and then it was like, okay, cool. When we get it, they're like,
Yeah.
you won't know. And I'm like, okay, great. It was like, oh, now Taika Waititi's coming on to write and direct a Star Wars thing. We're like, cool. When are we getting that? And they're like, you won't know. I'm like, I fucking hate you.
We did get a release date for Squadrons though.
Yeah,
Um,
that's the thing. When?
December 22nd, 2023.
Oh my fucking god!
That's not a year away. That is 2 full years away. 2 years and a month away.
Can we even call that a release date?
Probably not, because that is
No.
ridiculous. Like, how could you have a release date for something that far away? Like, it's honestly insulting. Uh, to even just say a date like that. So absurd. Just say 2023 at least, and just whatever. But that's basically 2024. Like
Oh fuck yeah!
like that.
That's
This
almost 3 years.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. What is that like?
Yeah,
And
why give us that big of a fucking time span? The last company that did that got their game code hacked and sold in the black market.
yeah. Yeah, I don't understand. And then like the Obi-Wan series is sometime in 2022, and then like Ahsoka is sometime in 2023. Like, you could easily have the Obi-Wan series in like March, and then have the Ahsoka series in like September. But they're literally going, you'll get it some stage this year, and then the next one you'll get it the year after.
Mm-hmm.
But we got WandaVision, as soon as WandaVision aired its last episode, the week after we got the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier ended, we waited like a week, and then we got Loki. And it's like, why can't you do that with everything else?
Oh,
Like,
it's
you have
fucking
other
mad.
things. You have other things. Like, we even have the Andor
Oh yeah.
thing again. Okay, maybe it's not the most exciting, but again, sometime in 2022. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, why can't we just, get release dates for stuff?
Could like since they released what the fuck it's called Bad Batch, and since they released Visions, in my mind I keep thinking like, oh, the other should be soon. Oh, the other should be coming out in no time. They should be here by Christmas maybe. But every time I look at it, it's like, as you say, 2023, sometime 2022. And I just kind of feel I'm starting to get burnt out waiting for it, even though I've had 2 shows already that they have announced over a year ago. Well, maybe not over a year
Yeah.
ago, but
It
a
was
while
a while
back.
ago.
And yeah, we're still waiting. We're still here going, can we fucking have it? Can we just have another show that you said,
Yeah.
oh, you're going to have?
Yeah. Like all this was announced April 2022, and we're 2 years on, and we still a year and a half on, and we still don't have anything.
Holy
Back,
shit, what were
back
you talking
to
about? You cut out.
I just said that everything was announced in April 2020,
Ah, ye.
and we're
Oh,
a year and a half
God,
on.
it is over a year. Yeah,
A
never
year and
mind.
a half on, and we gotten 2 things. Like Mandalorian started developing in April 2020, and filming only started filming last month. Like, we're not getting this
Oh.
till fucking probably like May, September fucking next year. Like, it's absurd.
Hmm.
And The
So much we
Mandalorian,
want,
The
so little we get.
Mandalorian is the thing that created Disney Plus. Say what you want about the classic movies, blah blah blah,
No.
Marvel movies. No, Disney Plus was successful because The Mandalorian was dropping on it week in, week out as soon as the fucking platform released, and people kept it because The Mandalorian was fucking awesome. And
Yep.
you make us wait over 2 years. You're gonna make us wait 2 years or more for the next season? It's fucking bullshit.
It's toxic by the sound of your voice. Honestly,
Toxic.
Rod, you sound so passionate.
It's annoying though.
It is. I
Like
can
The
only agree with
Mandalorian,
that.
I absolutely love The Mandalorian. It's
I've seen
one
it
of the
twice.
it's one of the few shows that like really just grips you from the get go, and gets you really invested to all the characters, and every episode is a masterpiece. And then we just don't get it. It's so frustrating. It's really really frustrating.
Okay. Got that out?
Yeah, I got it out.
Okay. You want we watch another TV thing?
Sure.
Okay, good. Just make sure you're okay about it.
I'm good.
God. Okay, so the live action reboot. I'll rephrase. The Netflix live action reboot. I really do nowadays have to specify Netflix reboot because I've rediscovered that when that word is in play, I have to reduce my expectations. Netflix shows and movies and TVs, whatever the fuck, have just disappointed me the last like 12 times I've watched them. But so we're obviously in the live action Cowboy Bebop reboot, and
Yeah.
it did spark my interest into, okay, I want to watch it. So I tried to watch it. I did actually try to
Okay.
watch the series. I am not a fan of how it's written, and someone did say that to me before going into it, that they were the same like thought process. Like, we know it's loved, it's great, and it's a definite older style of writing, but we just weren't too
Yeah.
sold on the way that it's written. That's
Yeah.
not saying it's good. That's not saying it's bad. That's not saying it's anything. I'm just saying it's not for me. Really want to get that hammered home just in case. But I just couldn't watch it. And now I have to question, how are they going to do a TV show with what I watched? And I'm not looking forward to it as much. I wasn't
Yeah.
looking forward to it in the first place, but now I'm just questioning things even more.
Yeah, like I haven't seen it, but from what you told me, it does sound difficult to make that into, like it sounds difficult to make it into anime show, like what's going on. But like, so I can't even imagine what's gonna happen when it's live action. But I've read in so many different articles and stuff saying that it will work better live action than it will anime, and I don't know how.
The only way I can see it working better live action than it will in the anime is if the episodes are longer.
And that
That's
could be a
that's
thing,
my
yeah.
only thing. Yeah, that's my only thing. If they increase the length of what's being shown, and they spend a bit more time on things, because I watched a good 8 or 9 episodes of it, and I was like, so I gave it a
Yeah.
good old shot. one of the episodes literally delves into some big back plot with a character with Spike and something else, and I think it shows Spike dying in the past. That's not a spoiler, I think. Again, because it's episode 8. But they show him dying first, and they show all these big flashbacks and backstory and all this type of stuff. And the next episode, they don't even reference the occasion that happened. They completely, like, at the end of the episode, Spike's in a full body bandage cast, all fucking battered up and shit like that. Next episode, not even a scratch. Like, there isn't any continuity to that last episode at all. It's just, that's cool. Anyway, next. And we're like, can you focus on that? We're really interested in that story developing a bit more. Can we look at that a bit? Can we? But it didn't. So where I think they might be coming from with the live action working better is if the live action is longer than the anime and they spend more time delving into some plot lines. Yeah, I'll probably enjoy the live action more than I will the anime. And that's something I never thought I'd say.
Yeah. Like I was, I just looked it up there. They will be out 10-hour-long episodes.
Okay.
So they're 10-hour-long episodes.
Okay.
So there you go with the whole if it's longer it could be better. So yeah, that could be it then.
Yeah. So in that case, I might give it a go. But now my issue is I can't separate it from being an anime. It's a harsh cycle.
Yeah, and I just looked up like Cowboy Bebop anime get better Reddit because I wanted to see if maybe like it takes like maybe 15 episodes for it to get good or whatever. But it does say that Cowboy Bebop is an episodic anime, so each episode is its own adventure. So technically, it won't get better, in that kind of way. So
yeah.
Because each episode it's its own thing. It's not necessarily a continuation show, which it's not for everyone.
It's not. It's definitely a show you gotta grow up with. That's the like feel I got from it. If I was a younger kid coming home every day going like, "Oh, Cowboy Bebop's gonna come on, I need to watch it," I'd love that. I think it'd be great then because it'd be like, yeah, I'm young, all this type of stuff. But now that I've had so much experiences with other shows, and my preferred show is definitely one that kind of has a nice continuation to it and a nice continuity. I'm like, okay, this type of show wanes on me now. I don't really want to watch it. But now that this one's going to be a bit longer, maybe I don't know though.
Maybe so. I guess we'll have to wait and see when it comes out and see if maybe it suits you better live action a bit longer.
Possibly. I am confused though that they're saying Deadpool proves Netflix live action comedy or Cowboy Bebop will work. I don't understand how a fourth wall breaking Marvel superhero movie is supposed to prove that a live action anime adaptation of Space Cowboys or Space Bounty Hunters is supposed to work. I even read the article. I still don't understand.
Oh, because Funny and Ryan Reynolds.
True.
Yeah, that.
Who's taking a break actually from movies?
He's taking a break from acting. Yeah, good. I want to say good. Yeah. Because
I'm going to say good too.
Because it started to feel like, and it's a good transition to movies, I guess. It was starting to feel like he was doing just anything that was put into his plate, and it was starting to get a little stale, and
he was definitely getting saturated.
Yeah, it was kind of like getting too much of Ryan Reynolds, and it was just too much, and it was just kind of like, okay, we get it, but we get it. He's like Hollywood's sweetheart at the moment. Everyone loves him, whatever. But it's kind of like, can we just ease it back a little bit? Because we got that Underground 6. Is it Underground 6 movie on Netflix? And then we got like Free
Underground
Guy.
6?
Is it Underground 6?
What the fuck is Underground 6?
I think it's Underground 6. One sec.
Is that a show called?
It's a movie. I'm pretty sure it's Underground 6 or something like that. It's a Netflix movie.
Oh, it was fucking. It's a 2019 movie.
Yeah, yeah. It's Six Underground. Sorry. So
I still don't understand. I still don't recognize it.
yeah, no. Have you seen that clip where he recites the Eminem song in the car?
I thought. I thought that was in. I thought that was in Blade too.
No, that's in that movie.
I thought that was an outtake because okay, there's plenty. Okay, you've now just highlighted something to me. There's too many moments where Ryan Reynolds is in a car reciting some music. Because there's a scene, I think it's in Blade 2, where he's doing that, and there's countless bloopers of him reciting lines or songs in the back of a car or in a car. And then there's that one, and there's then Deadpool. What the fuck is with Ryan Reynolds sitting in cars and saying songs? It's not even okay. He sang in Deadpool too, but he's saying them.
Yeah, I don't know, but so yeah, so we got that. Like we got the Hitman's bodyguard, and then we got the Hitman's wife's bodyguard, and Deadpool, Free Guy, and then now like Red Notice came out recently as well.
That was the one.
So like we've gotten a lot really quickly, and his comedy is really the same. So it was kind of getting a little like, okay, we get it, you're funny, but chill. So I think he realized that to himself, and was just taking too many things for the sake of taking things, and then was like, I'm taking a break. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy.
Oh yeah.
So I'm happy with him going. We're taking a little break.
Oh yeah, no, I'm happy with that as well.
Yeah, so I mean, when he comes back, it'll probably be Deadpool 3, which hey, I'll take Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's that really. With Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, sorry. It's after. Show me a composer for something. Yeah, okay, that is the one I'm thinking of. The guy who wrote the music for that one you told me about,
Yeah.
Under Six Underground, has done a shit ton of things.
Really?
Has composed music for like the Lego Batman movie, the Tomorrow War, Black Widow, but then he's done other ones like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered, and then he's done Bad Boys for Life. He also did the Jeremy Kyle Show, and then Gemini Man. He did like an Assassin's Creed thing, the Pacific Rim. Holy fuck! How do I not know? I have some of your songs saved on my Spotify.
Damn, that's a lot.
That's a shit ton.
Yeah, fucking hell. Good on him.
But yeah, this is Assassin's.
This
Assassin's Creed. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Revelations and stuff like that, and Crisis 2, Megamind, The Button of Doom.
Movies, TV shows, fucking games. He's dabbling just in everything. Fucking hell.
How to Look Good Naked? Damn, he's done so much. What the fuck?
I thought that last one that you mentioned there, I thought you saw a pop-up ad. And you thought,
looking at this man, he's probably done some music for pop-up ads. Will not be surprised. He's doing everything.
Yeah, good on him.
Good on him, it's right, yeah.
That fat paycheck.
Last thing about him. His first credit for it was in 1988, and his next one was 2000. He took a 12-year break for just not doing anything.
That was probably the fattest check, and then he just ran out.
And then he just prepared everyone and just went off.
Yeah, or maybe it took 12 years to be like, okay, they're gonna make a movie in like 20 years about like these fucking robots called Pacific Rim. I gotta start fucking planning this shit. Good on him.
Apologies. His name is Lorne Balfe, I think his name, or Balfe, or Balfe, something. Just look up the Assassin's Creed Revelation soundtrack. You got it, or any of the ones that we stated.
Scottish composer.
That's him. Crazy. So
wait, did you say 1980 something?
1988, yeah.
He was 12.
Why? What?
He was born in 1976.
He has a credit here.
Maybe
America's
he
Most
acted.
Wanted. America Fights Back. TV series documentary 1988. He's 12.
1988, and he was born in 76. That would make him 12. Yeah.
That will make him 12.
That would explain the
So
12-year gap till he got to
it would.
24.
So
He might have acted in that one instead.
no, it's music composing. That's under his thing.
What the fuck? He was 12.
What? Man's been chasing that bread since he was like younger than. I can't fathom that. I can't get a witty response from that. Man's been chasing that bread since he was 12.
What the like? This man was approached by a company and said, "Yo, you're so good at composing music at the age of 12 that I want you to compose the whole soundtrack for my documentary." Like, that's insane. I cannot. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Something must be wrong with that. What?
Something.
Okay, let me.
Has to be.
Lorne Balfe. I didn't look him up before. Why does it tell me I looked him up? Wikipedia. What must?
American Fights Back 1988. How? This is insane.
Scotch composer. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Short
a lot of
okay, television, because that's. It's not showing me on his Wikipedia, but that fucking means nothing because it's Wikipedia.
Yeah.
And I would assume that IMDb is a bit more what's the phrase? Reliable than IMDb. It says the year's active 1999, so that would make more sense if it was 1999 to present. That makes sense.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Why the fuck does it say 1988?
What? Like, it says music by. If you go, like, it literally, he's there. It's for an unknown number of
Really?
episodes, but he's there.
What the fuck?
Yo, that is crazy. He was okay. He was not 12 because that came out in 1988. He was 11 when they were producing this. Oh my god. What is going on?
Did you just look up? Did you just look up America's Most blah 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 blah?
I went into the IMDb thing, went to the full cast, went Control F, and typed in Balfe, and it came up in the at the bottom where it says series music by, and then there's people, and then he's there, Lorne Balfe or whatever it is, however you pronounce his name.
Yeah, apologies, don't know. Be happy that we're ranting about how great you are.
That's insane.
Fucking hell! But the fact that, okay, so not only is it in his IMDb profile, which I guess can be manipulated in some way, but it's in the profile of this other show, so he must have been like 11.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What the fuck?
I have to find out what the fuck he was doing, because there's no way they got an 11-year-old to do that.
Fucking man was making that cash is what he was doing.
What was he doing?
I don't know. That's the thing. There must have been some form of like school thing, or he's on like, I don't know, work experience or something, and he helped out or some shit. There's no way that they just went like, oh yeah, here, go for it. Oh, you done some of these things. Like, it must have been like a dial it in ad or some shit like that, where he's like, oh, look at this, I've done this. They're like, yeah, okay, come on, we'll show it on one of our episodes.
Yeah.
Even if it's on one of your episodes, imagine being 11 years old and having your music displayed on a TV show. That must be pretty fucking popular.
Yeah. Yo, I am baffled. Like,
I'm baffled by this man.
I'm absolutely baffled. I can't find what he did on it. So it must.
Fuck, you said Rango.
Surely it's a misprint. Surely.
I don't know, but it's a misprint. That's my thing. It's a misprint twice.
Yeah. Unless his dad was called Lorne Balfe as well.
I don't know, cause like, it doesn't say it.
No, it doesn't. But I am really, really. dumbfounded by this.
Oh, he also did FIFA 19. Yeah, he composed with Hans Zimmer.
What a guy. There's another guy that just makes bread.
Fuck, he's also doing the Wheel of Time. He's not even... man isn't even done yet.
Oh no, sure, the man's only 45. When you said 1988,
God,
I was like, okay,
that.
this man is like 70. Like, he's pushing it. But no, this man is young and making bread. Oh my god, this is insane.
He's just like
there's always
he's
that
helped.
one or two episodes that we just get absolutely just
He
mind
gets
blown.
sucked into something.
Yeah, I don't know what. Sure, I want to find out what he did, because this is crazy.
A lot of the things he's doing is like he helps produce things as well, but like he's helping Hans Zimmer with a lot of them as well.
Yeah, and Hans Zimmer, if you don't know Hans Zimmer, he's made music for some of the biggest movies out there ever.
If you don't know Hans Zimmer, get out of the rock.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what is going on.
God, I spent a lot more time discussing a musical composer. That being said, music composers have made my life the way it is at this point. Music soundtracks are fucking amazing. So, but he's done everything.
Yeah, he's done everything. That's fucking weird. Ah. Anyway, we'll move on.
Yeah. Anyway, there you go.
Can't spend that much on this man. Damn.
No, well, can, but fucking
make
can.
that bread,
Whoa.
man.
Okay, we might as well go back to Marvel for a minute.
Yeah.
I need to close that tab. I'm gonna keep my mouth still open from just seeing what he's done. Okay, so we were talking about Marvel not too long ago.
Yeah.
In this one episode, and we were mentioning all the things that came out the movies, and you mentioned the Eternals. Now, last episode we were talking about review bombing and such like that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't out yet. Is Eternals out now?
It is
I think
out
it
now.
is.
Yeah, it's out now.
So it's out now. And it's gone to shit.
So there is a very big divide between fans.
Huge.
Some say it is fantastic. Some say it is great. Some say it is the shit. Others say, like I said last week, too much going on, too many characters, and not enough time to develop these characters before we get into the fighting scenes. And a lot of people did say that, and they said some of the emotional scenes didn't hit because we didn't get this background and this time to attach to these characters. And I would probably, I haven't watched it, but if I did, I would feel like that, because there's just so many that you don't even have time to probably even learn their names before the fucking movie's over. Like, so yeah. So very big divide, and a massive divide, and I feel like the issue with it is, if this was any other film, if this was like Iron Man 2, and it came out and people were like, some said it was good, some said it's bad, people would be like, grand, whatever. But I feel like with this one, if you say it's bad, everyone's gonna be like, oh, it's because of the representation.
Yeah,
not necessarily.
That's what happened with the what you call it, the review artists, wasn't it? Or the critics, they got a bit of backlash from the community.
Yeah, so like, and that might be the case for some people, but I think for a lot of people it was too much, or they just enjoy the film, and a lot of people are scared probably to say that they don't like it, especially on like Rotten Tomatoes and stuff, when they're reviewing it, because of this fear of getting like cancelled almost.
Or they're probably going to be more like, audiences are definitely going to be more okay saying they don't like it on Rotten Tomatoes because they have to hide behind things.
No, because like the Rotten Tomatoes score is 49% for the critics, so it's the first ever movie in the MCU that doesn't get fresh.
That's that I saw. Even Thor Dark World got like 60 something, didn't it?
Yeah, so this is under 50%, so quite low. But then the audience score is 83%, which is very high. But then again, I'm not sure if it's like, some are saying it just for the sake of saying it or not. So I don't know.
Hang on, what the? Does this article completely do a 180?
What?
This article does a 180. Hang on now. This is okay. Just I want you to bear this sentence in mind.
Okay.
MCU movies tend to open high and then drop at least a few points by the time they hit theaters.
Okay.
Sorry, theaters. Since the initial reviews are from reviewers who are more passionate about the franchise and potentially attended the premiere, which naturally tends to be a much more positive experience than anyone else's theater going experience.
Yeah.
So that's saying how reviewers who are seeing it prior are passionate about it, and that the reviewers will rate it higher because they have a big old they're passionate about the thing, right?
Yeah, and the whole experience of going to
That's what that
the
says.
premiere and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, this one now says Marvel movies always have a higher audience scores than the critical ones, so it'll be interesting to see how the movie is received by fans.
Yeah.
Did you not just tell me that the critics are going to be the ones that are going to give a higher ones than other people because they have a better experience than it?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. You can't say one thing and then reverse back to the other thing.
It's a bit of a... I kind of see what they mean to say, but that reads as a 180. But anyway, yeah, like... critics are going to be afraid to answer... I think, yeah, critics are going to be afraid to turn around and say we don't like this movie because they're going to get backlash. That's a thing in all movies, I feel. And that's something, like, you really got to be you really got to put thought into who you listen to when it comes to this stuff. This is kind of one of the reasons why we started making this, was because we don't know who to listen to. So we kind of just give our own layman's, this is what we think of these movies, especially when we have Instagram up. So yeah, this is an example of it. Damn. Why is there no talking?
Hello.
I could still hear you. So.
Oh, could you? You just kept cutting out for me.
Oh no, I could still hear you. So yeah, so like, this big divide in this movie is definitely like, it's definitely more than just movie quality going on. There's definitely things like, as you say, the representation of a big community is definitely going to try and, it's going to make people a bit more afraid to say anything because they could get attacked, which isn't right unless their opinions is like completely shit and stupid. Like if I went in and said, oh, I don't like it because it represents the gay community, which is a big thing that's happening with it actually, is the fact that it's getting censored in a bunch of countries, which honest to fuck I don't understand still. I know a few countries are like, we don't like gays. I'm like, why?
Yeah, I was going to touch on that as well, and I am happy to say that Disney has said we are not censoring any scene, so if you don't want it, you don't fucking play it.
That's how it goes.
They stood their ground. They said, hey, look, you're not happy? Fuck off. So good on Disney, because it has been a couple of times where they do give in and censor stuff, so it's good that they didn't this time.
Weird though, isn't that weird?
It is very weird, very strange.
Okay, look, we come from I always find it funny to call Ireland a Western country when, if you look at a map, we're pretty dead center in it all.
Bang on in the middle.
Yeah, we're like right there. Coming from Ireland, in like, we're one of the first countries to legalize gay marriage and all this type of stuff. We're pretty progressive in that regard. Seeing other countries not display a movie that people don't have to watch, but to watch it because there's two guys with kiss in it, is really weird to me.
Very strange. Very, very strange. Just backwards. Some people are just really backwards.
Yeah, even fucking Shakespeare won't tell a lot of, that type of stuff in the background. Like, it's not just our, like, generation that's exposed to different points of view, I guess I'll put it, when it comes to sexuality. It's been going around for decades and generations. Let's not even think about the Greeks just walking around with those schlongs out.
Oh, yeah.
So, like,
Yeah, so
This is so weird.
it is so weird that they're like we're so progressed and what's it called, I guess, woke. Like
Love that word.
compared to like other countries that are just still stuck so far behind and stuff. I don't know. It's really weird, but
So
this
it's weird.
we
Yeah.
won't get into that anyway. But
Nah,
um,
it's just interesting thought.
it is interesting. But like people that say back to the Eternals, people that say that the critics review bombed this because it was representation and blah blah blah. Like I just like to point out 3 films that had representation from Marvel. So Shang-Chi is the first one. We for like the first Asian led cast. 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, the audience gave it 98, but 92 is pretty good. I mean, I'd say that's pretty bang on. Captain Marvel, which in my books was a bad film, they gave it a 79%. Critics gave it a 45. So there you go. Like there's like first female led movie in fucking in Marvel. And then we had Black Panther, which had a 96 and the audience gave it a 79. So you can't say one thing when everything else is like going against what you're saying, you know?
Because there's actually no pattern in those, the ones you said. There's no like, oh, this is getting this minority group's getting represented. Okay, let's bomb it.
Yeah.
There is no pattern in that, because if you look at with the black community being represented in Black Panther and then the Asian community being represented in Shang-Chi,
Yeah.
they both did differently. The critic reviews both did differently in their movies, and then or the other two, then
It was Captain Marvel.
it was just down. So then you have Captain Marvel, which I agree. I don't think it's just a good movie. I just don't like it.
Yeah. It got.
But
It did good, like.
it still did good.
Yeah.
So if you're saying that it's just being bombed because of representation, you're just focusing on your one community, saying, "Oh, you don't want to represent us." But there's still no one pattern in it. There's no one pattern in a community or a group or minority group or whatever being represented and then it being review bombed. Now, that being said, there's plenty of advertising that goes around just the representation, and we've discussed how we dislike that. We don't like the one thing that you have to offer us, representation being the thing in there. Have it be normalized, for the love of God. But
Yeah.
yeah, like if you're calling out people for just doing it because of representation, and you say all these other movies are the same, it's like no, they're not. They're all done differently when it comes to critics and ratings.
Yeah. Even Black Widow, which I didn't like and a lot of people didn't like, they got a 79. Like that's a pretty good score. So I don't think. Now I could be wrong because this is the first time we got gay representation in a movie for Marvel anyway, bar like Loki, but like that was more like not actually in the show being like exclaimed. It was outside the show saying that he's, I think, bi. I think they said
he's everything.
He's everything.
We've said this before. He's
everything. But I think they said bi, or maybe
they did.
I think they said bi, but it wasn't in the show. So like this is the first time we had it in the show. So maybe maybe was because of that representation, but maybe the movie was bad. I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I don't know, and I don't want to say. And I feel like this is going to be the topic with this film. People are going to be afraid to, even if they don't like it, just for this, not because of the representation and not for any other reason other than the movie was just not for them, or just didn't like it. It's going to be like, no, you're saying this because of this, and it might not be. It might just not be a good film. Like I said, the cast was way too big, and too much going on. Too much is going on. Too many characters to develop quickly before the fight. It's too much, you know. It's like it would be like making the first Avengers movie without making anything else before. It would have just
Yeah,
been
imagine that.
like imagine just going, here's Thor, here's Iron Man, here's Captain America, here's Hulk, here's Black Widow, go, and Hawkeye, just go, and it's like, okay, but like that whole scene with Iron Man going up with the nuke, or wherever the bomb was, loses impact because we're like, okay, this is just a dude in an armor suit, but it had impact because we had Iron Man 1 and 2 before it, so we were like, damn, we love this man. You know, and
Yeah, because we watched the entirety of it being built from the foundations up.
Yeah, so I feel like this might have been too much. Maybe if they do Eternals 2, it does a lot better because now we know the characters, and now we know a bit of the backstory, and now we don't have to sit there and listen to just rush backstory. Now we can just go straight into the meaty stuff. So I don't know. I'll probably watch it during the week, maybe. I'm not sure, but I'll if I do, I'll let you know what I think of it.
Yeah. Now, before we move on, I do also want to mention one name that I'm really surprised to see keeps coming up. It's like the new fucking Stephen King. For like 3 weeks, we couldn't stop seeing Stephen King's name come up. I can't stop seeing Chris Columbus's name come up.
Really, yeah.
So for people who don't know who Christopher Columbus is, or Chris Columbus, Christopher Columbus.
He discovered it. I was gonna say.
I was like, I need to get this in before Rod derails me. Chris Columbus directed Home Alone, the original one. Shut up, you stupid joke, okay? He directed the first Harry Potter, I think the second one. And he's done plenty of things, but I see his name come up a shit ton. Like it come up there that he's happy that he directed Harry Potter over Spider-Man, which I actually agree with. Like I respect that decision. Like I like being a part of the Harry Potter universe rather than the Spider-Man universe. Like because now both of them are so huge. Imagine if it was flipped. Imagine if Sam Raimi that's his name, right?
Sam Raimi,
yeah. Sam Raimi directed Harry Potter, and Chris Columbus directed Spider-Man. Imagine that flip.
Yeah, it would be weird.
You couldn't. Like the movies that we all have grown to love and grown up loving would just be so unusual.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep seeing Chris Columbus's name come up, and it's just very unusual. And now that this site has decided to stop working, I can't find the other things that he's come up with.
Yeah, I have one here that he has said that he thinks a Spider-Man cameo would improve any film.
And that means when I say that he comes up quite a bit, I don't mean it's all like
it's all good stuff.
You know, it's all good stuff.
I mean, he says, this is the quote. He says, "I am a firm belief that every movie ever made would be better with a Spider-Man cameo. There's no question. I mean, how good would The Godfather be if Spider-Man showed up?"
I'm sure.
I mean, he's not wrong though.
Could you imagine, even if it's in the background, it's a kids' party?
Could you just imagine like that scene in The Godfather at the end where they're at the baptism and all this shit is like unfolding and you just see fucking Spider-Man swing in with the horse's head. Like it just like it would just make it better, I think.
There's also another one here of Chris Columbus says Marvel Comics inspired him to make movies. That's incredible.
Yeah, that's cool. But I don't know.
Keep reading it, don't you?
Man. But before we move on, I just wanna. Did you see the Morbius trailer?
Oh yeah, I didn't see it. I saw the screenshots from it though.
It looks cool, but it looks really weird.
Oh. Yeah, I anticipated that.
Like in one of them, he goes like, "I'm Venom," and he's like, "Ha," and it's like, "Oh, it's gonna be one of these." And it's like, oh no. And then like people are really confused as to which universe he's in because there's reference to all three Spider-Men. So like there's reference to the newspaper from the Sam Raimi one. They use the same logo. Then there's
I saw that, yeah.
The Oswald building is a different building, but they use the same logo as the Amazing Spider-Man one. And then they also have like a Spider-Man graffiti on the wall calling him a murderer, because linking it to the murder of Mysterio. Is Mysterio? Yeah, Mysterio. So it's like they don't know which universe this man is in, and he also references Venom, so he can't be the Sam Raimi one because they actually never say Venom in the third Spider-Man. They actually never call him Venom, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Oh yeah, in the third one, yeah.
In the third one, they never actually say the black suited Spider-Man is Venom, so it's like
That's true. Yeah.
they actually never say Venom, so he can't really say I'm Venom. Because it wouldn't make sense in the Sam Raimi universe. So I don't know. It's really, really weird. And I feel like this movie was just kind of like, it was really anticipated, really built up, and then it was just kind of like, oh yeah, this is probably not going to work out, so let's just push it down, release a trailer eventually, release the movie, and we'll just move on and forget about this ever happened.
Yeah.
But that's coming out at some stage, I think.
Oh, that's another sometime movie,
yeah.
Or release.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll move on. Games.
Yep.
Before you get to the good stuff.
Damn it! I was psyching myself up to shout the name of the game. What is it? What do you have to stop me from having happiness?
This is what I want to end it on a happy note. So I want to get the shit out first. Vanguard released yesterday.
Did it?
Yeah, Vanguard came out yesterday. And have you seen the gameplay? Yeah, obviously, because you haven't heard that it came out yesterday, you haven't seen gameplay.
Right, I didn't know it got released in the... Did it actually get released yesterday?
I swear it came out the 5th of November, yeah.
A lot of things got released yesterday.
Just look up COD Vanguard gameplay and just look at some of the screenshots. Honestly looks like something out of a fucking Minecraft server or something. Like,
oh, fuck.
It looks shocking. Honestly, shockingly bad. It looks like it was rushed, or it feels like it was still like in development and they just forgot to like update like fucking graphics or whatever. It looks really, really bad. Now, I feel like a lot of people are gonna be like, hey, no, fuck you, you haven't played it, like you just hating on COD. It's really good, it's really fun. Everyone's saying the multiplayer is really good, really fun. Every year this happens. Every single year we go, new COD comes out, we go, wow, this is fucking so much better than the last game, it feels great, blah blah blah. Give it 2 months, everyone's gonna be like, fuck this shit, this is the worst game that's ever come out. It's just the hype around COD and the excitement of the new game, new guns, new maps, that makes it feel like it's a good game, and eventually just will not be good.
Yeah, this is an interesting like headline. It just says it's a fun, let me see if we can get the rest of it up. It's a fun filler that won't live long, is like the first half of that.
Yeah.
In the memory. Yeah, so that's interesting.
Yeah, so later on, go on YouTube, just watch a fucking clip from anyone. Like, I don't know, I watched like Tim play it the other day, Tim the Tat Man, and like on it just looks really, really bad. It looks like things haven't rendered in. It literally looks like you've dropped in and things are still rendering. It looks really just flat and smooth. I don't know, it looks really, really weird. But again, people are like, wow, this is great, this is really fun. Give it a month or two and people will be like, yeah, this is shit. Yeah, I just wanted to say that. But yeah, like,
really weird. I didn't even know it came out.
That's the thing. Like, they know it's going to be this bad or whatever, that they didn't even like pump out ads and stuff. When Cold War was going to come out, it was everywhere. Every YouTube video you watched, you got a Cold War ad. Or everywhere you just saw Cold War, it's coming out. Zombies this, zombies that, new map for Warzone, it's coming in, blah blah blah. And then it was like, for this, it was just like, beta, game, oh, it's out now, what? Like, it was just so strange, it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, because like I see the trailer for it every single day on YouTube, but I never see the fucking release date for it.
Yeah, it was very, very weird, but it's out now, and people say campaign's great. COD campaigns are always good. Well, the majority of them are really good anyway.
Looking at you, Infinite Warfare.
And then multiplayer will be fun for a while. Give it a while, before people go, hey, this is not good. So yeah, But look, Zombies was apparently lackluster as well.
Oh, shocker.
Apparently, like, you can complete everything you can do in like 45 minutes. So
Oh, fucking hell.
So
that's probably not even a speedrunner's thing.
no, that's not. I don't think that's speedrun. It's just a normal thing. So yeah, give it a while. This game will die, and yeah, like every COD, every year,
Hmm.
and everyone will go back to playing Modern Warfare probably.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So hey, look, I'm not buying it. That's for sure. So
No. And they did mention that COD 2022 is going to be Modern Warfare 2. That one,
maybe.
I might,
Maybe.
because I've said since Modern Warfare 2019 came out, I wanted a sequel to it. People say that the campaign in that is only okay. I love the campaign in that. When people are saying that, oh, it's just an action-based campaign, I'm like, it's a fucking FPS shooter. What do you want from it? Do you want to cry?
Yeah, a drama, like a rom-com. Like, well, I don't know.
We get it. Modern Warfare 2 scarred you when you were younger. We get it. Ghost's death was horrible, but just like the rest.
But that's what makes it great. But anyway.
It's true.
But so look, people will complain. But that's all I have for Vanguard. So what? Now you can shout your game.
Elden Ring! I held it like a fucking WWE announcer. I have to hold a mic now. Oh, we got 15 minutes of it. We got fucking 15 minutes of gameplay, and there's not many games, right, that get released, that get little trailers from it, that get like, oh, here's some gameplay from it. Here's some of this stuff. And we're like, cool, that's fine. There's like a few times we've seen it and gameplay releases and trailers. I'm like, okay, cool. The gameplay in this game genuinely made me jump with happiness. It genuinely looked so fucking good.
Lad, it is beautiful.
It is amazing.
So beautiful.
Now, a few people are definitely going to look at it and go, wow, Dark Souls 3 looks like it's gotten a big reskin. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All Dark Souls, all the Souls games, Soulsborne games, are just reskins. Okay?
Yeah.
There's a reason why it's called Souls-like games nowadays. They made their own genre. They're reskins. Get over it. But, oh my god, it looks beautiful.
It does. Like, I'm looking at a few clips here. Like, when he summons these ghost things, it's just so crisp. It's so beautiful.
Oh yeah.
And like, this isn't even like the finished product. Like,
oh no, it's like coming out till February next year.
Yeah, like this still has time to fucking get worked on. Like, and it is beautiful. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen gameplay or a trailer for something that has genuinely gone and made me go, damn, that is really beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, very little things make me do that.
Yeah, even the Battlefield 2042, we saw the trailer and went, oh, it looks cool, we can't wait. But we were more so being like, oh, another Battlefield game that's in the modern day. That's grand. That's what we were focusing on.
Yeah.
This is like, even you who doesn't play Dark Souls games or doesn't know that much probably about the From Software games, is still like, damn, this looks unreal.
It does. It looks absolutely beautiful. Like I'm even kind of excited for it, and I don't play that game. You know,
no.
Like, and I probably won't play it, but like, it just looks beautiful. Oh my god.
There is. It doesn't say a price, but there's a premium collector's edition of it.
And you probably.
And I'm probably going to get it.
Probably
because,
like
okay, so
it'll be probably worth it.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I'm fully willing to bet this is going to be crazy money.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so we've mentioned, when you got Biomutant in the past, we mentioned like a few of the...
Oh, yeah, the collector's
there was one that was like
edition.
€300,
Something
wasn't it?
like that, yeah.
It was ridiculous amount of money, but it was only okay. It was like a diorama thing that wasn't even that big, and it was okay. And like I remember saying that the individual statue looks a lot better. This fucking game, this fucking thing, right, has a 40-page hardback art book, which already is making me go, fuck yes.
Yeah.
A steel copybook. Exclusive steel book that looks beautiful. A statue, a 23 centimeter statue of one of the main people that we see.
Yeah.
It is big fucking box that it comes in that looks incredible too. Obviously has the game, has a digital soundtrack code, and this is the one that's making me go, I want it. It has a 1-to-1 official helmet replica.
Yeah, a 1-to-1 scale replica of Malenia's helmet. That's crazy. Like, you're gonna fucking wear that shit. Like.
I am.
And it's only €260 or dollars.
That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
$260, which is about like €230.
Oh yeah, it goes down. Sorry, yeah, it goes the other way.
So that's not as bad as I originally thought it would be, because that's a lot of shit.
That's a lot of shit.
Like, even if it just had the statue, it'd still be a good price. But the fact that it has a statue and a fucking helmet is fucking awesome.
That's mental. And like, again, we said about the Biomutant one. It had a small display in it. I think it had the digital thing. It had the steel back. I think it had a small copy. Like, again, it's a hardback, like art copy, and that statue, and a replica thing, and a steel, but had all this shit in it. But the Biomutant one was like €300-500. I can't remember. And we're like, fuck, what's the point?
Yeah.
But this, I want this. I want this so badly.
I need this. Yeah. And it's only exclusive to the
publisher.
The publisher shop. Oh my god, it's actually only €189.
It is how much right now?
189. Oh my god. Wait, is there a bigger one? Did you do the collectors or the premium one?
The premium collector edition.
The premium one is €260 and it is sold out. Oh my god.
Fuck, it is. Or maybe it's not on sale just yet.
Maybe no, because you can pre-order the game. So maybe they sold out. That's quick.
Fuck.
Now you might be able to get it eventually. Would you get it for PC or Xbox?
Xbox. No way my PC's going to be able to run that. Also, I'd rather play a game like that with a controller.
Yeah, fucking hell. Yeah, it's sold out. Maybe they'll release a bit more. You're just going to have to keep an eye on it. Damn, that's fucking beautiful. That helmet is awesome.
It's really cool.
It's fucking awesome. And you'll fucking you'll die for that soundtrack too.
Oh, I will. Because Dark Souls 3 is my favorite soundtrack in any video game.
Yeah.
I listen to it, I study every single fucking day. So, like, excuse me, by the way, that was awful. Awful. Yeah, fuck, if I could find this on, like, eBay or something, just like some scalper who puts up like €300, don't care, I'll fucking get it. This is awesome.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, they might release it again. Even after release date, they might like have it, but I don't know. Just keep an eye on it, because it's fucking awesome and it's probably worth the €260. Like,
yeah,
that's fucking cool. I love when they do this type of shit, when games have collector's editions for things, because it is so fucking cool. Some of the stuff, not all the stuff, but some of the stuff is really, really cool.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know, because it's kind of rare for them to do this. To do collector's editions anymore. It used to be a big thing, but not anymore. So when they do them, it's awesome.
Yeah, it doesn't say that like you could have pre-ordered or anything like that. So it's unusual that they say, yeah, do this now. So I would assume that that's just been revealed. Yeah, or if there even has been pre-orders that came out, because I would assume, I still kind of assume that it's like this is what's going to come. This is what's going to happen, rather than it just being sold out.
Maybe.
Because everything is sold. It says everything here is sold out. So
no, you can get the base game if you go to the very bottom.
Got the very, very bottom. Yeah, so that's just a pre-order though. That's the thing.
Yeah. So let's see, what's called the pre?
Fuck, even that has some cool things.
It does. It was announced a day ago that you can pre-order, so maybe I can't pre-order it yet.
Yeah, like maybe you can pre-order those ones and then they'll be released.
Maybe, yeah. Trying to see if
Because
this
again, yeah, you're right. The base games are you can get, but you can't get. Yeah, you also wait. Yeah, the base games you can get, but you can't get the. Yeah, I don't know actually.
Oh, while
I'm
pre-orders
just
are
trying to
not live
justify
yet,
being
the
able to get
unique
it.
version of the games come. Yeah, so the pre-orders for that aren't live yet. That's why it says sold out.
Oh,
Wait, when was this article written?
I
Was it written?
when is I'll put it on my
Yesterday.
phone.
It was written yesterday, so it's not live yet.
Okay,
Let me see if I can get a date for that pre-order.
because I will put it in my phone right now. I will do an unboxing video.
It doesn't say. It doesn't say. They haven't said yet.
Keep an eye.
You're gonna have to
Keep an eye
you're gonna have
out.
to keep an eye out on it. Yeah. That's cool though.
That'll be the collector's edition I get. That'll be the thing I get.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. They don't do the cool ones anymore.
What do you mean?
Like, they only do them for like really big games.
Yeah, but even like this is a big game, but when you kind of look at the people who are like fans of these type of games, it's still a niche enough market. So the fact that they're still doing this is crazy.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if Dark Souls is niche anymore.
No, it's certainly gotten a massive like it's okay. I say niche, but I think a lot of people are intimidated by it that they won't play because they know how difficult it is. Like Ninja Gaiden back in the day.
Oh, Ninja Gaiden.
Everyone knew how
so
difficult that game was. Oh, it's ridiculously difficult. So I think people will look at those games and go, "Oh, it's really difficult. I don't want to play it." For ages I was like that. I was like, "No, there's no way I can play Dark Souls." Now I played Dark Souls 3 multiple times. I'm playing it again, make it even more difficult for myself. But I fucking love it. That's why I want to pre-order this fucking game.
Yeah. Yeah, just keep an eye on it. Cause
Absolutely.
yeah, because even the normal pre-order ones have some cool stuff. So maybe you can just get some.
They do have some cool shit.
So even if you can't get the premium one, you can get the other, and then you could just probably buy the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you have anything else?
That was the only thing I wanted to shout about.
Yeah, there wasn't anything else big in games. Just that was the big thing, and that was massive. So, like, it's kind of hard to
huge.
live up after that, you know. Yeah.
That being said, I didn't think I had anything else. Again, I didn't even know Vanguard got released because even on our websites here, their headlines is not that.
They don't mention Vanguard at all. Yeah, but yeah, there you go. That's how exciting fucking Vanguard was.
Yeah. I mean, fucking hell, a petition for a company to increase its standards, it comes up before I hit anything about Vanguard.
Is this I feel like this. I saw a bit of gameplay or something. Oh yeah, what?
Another game that got released that we didn't know about?
Yeah, but this was released a while ago. Like 26th of
What game?
October. The Guardians of the Galaxy game.
Oh yeah, that's a game. Oh, I knew that.
You knew it was released?
Well, kind of. I saw a rating for it. Well, I just assumed it was like critic ratings.
Because I saw gameplay of it the other day. Someone was playing it and stuff, and I was like, oh, they probably got like early access to it or whatever. It's been out for 2 weeks. What?
Do developers give a shit about their games anymore? I mean, fucking From Software certainly does, and 343 Studios seem to as well, and so do EA Dice, which is an actually very unusual sentence for me to say that EA give a shit about their games. But do they give a shit about their games anymore?
Apparently not.
Who released that? Who's the developer of that game again? I feel like I should be able to say off the top of my head, but I just have no idea.
Developer Eidos Montreal. So Eidos?
No,
Montreal.
okay.
I have
Okay,
no
in
idea.
fairness, I probably don't.
Oh,
No.
it's Square Enix. Square Enix.
Ah, there it is. Yeah, yes. I had a feeling it was a bigger one.
Yeah, that's the publisher.
Weird.
Developer was Eidos. But yeah.
Okay, yeah, publisher then.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
publisher's the one I should say.
Damn. And I was kind of
Weird.
like not excited for this, but I was kind of like maybe it could be good. I'll wait till I see some gameplay later on before it's released and see if I buy it. But it's fucking out now. So fuck me.
Huh.
Yeah. So because I haven't heard anything from it, it's probably not good.
You're probably not going to buy it either, yeah.
Probably not gonna get it. I do want the Suicide
fucking
Squad
hell.
game though.
I do want that still. And you want the Gotham Knights game.
I maybe, but probably will. Yeah. But apparently the Suicide Squad game is part of the Arkham series. Like it's the same universe.
Really? Huh.
So apparently Batman's there.
That's some big
But
revelations.
he's not. Because I think in the trailer.
No,
Batman
okay.
was there.
Apparently, Jim Gordon is dead.
Apparently. See, now I'm getting them confused because Gotham Knights, both Jim Gordon and Batman are dead, so I don't know.
Oh shit, yeah.
So now I'm confused, so I don't know. But I'm just looking forward to just playing as the shark that eats people. So
King Shark, yeah.
yeah. I just want to eat people with the big scary looking shark.
Oh, I forgot about that joke that's going around. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. The last thing on Elden Ring, what I love is one of the characters in on the, I think it was the gameplay thing, says that she has an accord for the player, and everyone, and I mean everyone, hopes that she means a Honda Accord. The fucking car. I love that joke. It's so stupid, but so fucking funny.
Oh god. Fuck's sake. But anyway, that's it for
A
this.
few revelations there.
Yeah, fucking hell. That was. We kind of. This episode was a bit all over the place. You know, classic for the year one. But we discovered like a composer that was apparently fucking fantastic at the age of 12, and a couple of games that were released that we didn't know were released.
Yeah, okay.
And a little bit of a Star Wars rant. So yeah, we kind of. This is a classic Screen Age podcast episode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wrap it up, yeah.
We're on our outro, yeah.
Yeah, so make sure to follow us on Instagram where we post movie reviews, and now our TikTok where we're gonna post some game clips for upcoming episodes and some podcast clips as well. And head over to our YouTube where we post our podcast as well and some Let's Plays. So yeah. Thanks and goodbye.
Bye bye.